Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Square cut, finds point, no run. 4 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Doesn't beat the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. New Zealand are 5 for none.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary. The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Forde from the south end. Conway drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight to the fielder. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand at 21 for none. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Conway watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Over, New Zealand, a 25 for none.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Forde shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Got that away nicely.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No. Terrible shot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 45 for none.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Brilliant diving stop. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. New Zealand are 46 for none. Shepherd from the north end. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6. Conway has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
West Indies kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
Might look to go big again here.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand a 66 for none.
Finding some gaps, another steady over, getting themselves set to attack the last 4 overs of the power play, perhaps.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand a 74 for none.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Chase from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Bold, stunning delivery.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nearly gets the edge. Chase with a great delivery there. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters.
On 49. A quick single, maybe? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. One to get for 50.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Can he get the 50?
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the edge.
And that brings up the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Edged it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
That shot brings up 50. Raises the bats and appreciation from the fans in the crowd.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot, through the gap. Finds the fielder with that shot. Thick edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Shepherd from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. West Indies with a massive shout. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And out. Brilliant catch wide. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge edge. Great commitment. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Chase from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged. West Indies goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Gone. Fine catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. New Zealand weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Chase having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Beats the field with a great shot. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. New Zealand, 105 for Forde. Forde coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.